Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name's Holly, Psychic Medium Energy Reader. Let's get to the reading. All right. So, the vibe for the day. I went through a few gyrations and actually went filtering and shuffling through all my mugs, and because I just felt a jumble of emotions, and I thought, okay, so let me take myself out of this. And anytime you do this work, you always want to make sure you step back and take yourself out of it and ask spirit and ask truly what is the message for the person that you're doing the reading for. And since this is a general reading, and I like to start with the vibe, I decided I couldn't stop looking at this one with the dragonfly and the little moth and the flowers. And then on this side, when I saw this, it looks like a moth slash butterfly. Okay. And I heard the word with so much clarity. I just thought, I have nothing but gratitude for the voice of spirit. I heard the word transformation. So, whatever is going on, the vibe for this reading, for this day, probably for, I just heard for the next month. Interesting. Okay. So the vibe for March, all of March, is going to be transformation. Well, okay. Um, Transformation also means change, and so that can be scary. But if you're transforming from a caterpillar into a butterfly, it's a beautiful transformation. So hopefully, for all of you, that will be your course. Transformation and metamorphosis into something beautiful, ethereal, and wonderful. Mm. And man, it got cold again. The roller coaster of the weather is not fun. So this is nice and warm. I just want to hold it. Um, mm. All right, let's put it there, and I'll finish that in a minute. I'm going to go straight to the Light Seers Tarot. Um, I don't step into these readings with preconceived notions of what's going to happen or the decks I need to use. So I always wait until I connect, and when I connect is when I ask Spirit for the vibe for the day right before I start the recording. And I don't edit these because, one, I'm not good at that, and I don't have the capabilities with the limited equipment that I have, which is my phone. And so I just, and besides which, you know what, I'm not slick and polished. It's just me. But anyway, so I don't come into doing these readings, in case anybody's wondering, with any kind of preconceived notions. And so let's ask for the highest and best good for all. Mother and Father God, all that is, creator of all things, please come into this reading. Guide my words and my thoughts throughout the rest of the day. Guide my actions. Help me to understand in this moment and at this time, what is the message for the collective? This is a general reading. Please don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit you. Help me to understand what the collective needs to know at this time when they see this. Thank you. Okay. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? What is the message that you have for the collective at this time? Or for anyone in the collective that may resonate with this? Better way to put it. All right, only one card came out. Transformation. Moving into new waters, moving into a new place, moving to a new land. Just movement. Six of Swords. Those crows are tethered to this boat, so the crows are moving her. So that was significant when I looked at it. And so I'm asking Spirit to give me the words to understand what to say about it. And what I'm hearing is what's on the top? They said, look at the top, the star. You are moving into a much better place. You are moving into a place of hope, graciousness, gratitude, and you are doing it by your intuition. So the fact that these crows were tethered to this little boat, they are taking her, him, her, doesn't matter. They're taking this person. I keep hearing a new shore, a new shore, a new way of being, a new way of doing. So whatever is going on in your life, transformation and change will be the theme, and it's going to happen in March. By April, you'll already know where you're going to be, or you will be fully there. I feel like the travel and the trip part will be over, and it will take April to settle in, and by May, the thing will be done. The task will be completed. I know that sounds weird, but that's how it's coming through. So March is the part that most people don't like about packing, like when you have to pack everything up and clean and get ready and you're searching and it's the movement part, and that can be exhausting. So what I'm also hearing is make sure and treat yourself well this month. Take care of your body. Make sure you are drinking plenty of fluids because you don't want to get dehydrated. I felt really dehydrated yesterday. Make sure that you are eating things that fuel you. Yeah, we need to take care of our happiness a little bit with some treats, but also make sure you're eating foods that will completely nourish you and give you the strength you need, because this month is also about strength. It's not just about transformation, motivation, movement, change. It's about strength. And if you don't have that vital strength, it's hard to do all the things that you'll have to do as part of this. Now, this could be an inward change for you. If you are completely settled and you're like, no, not going anywhere, then it could be an internal change. But one way or the other, there's change coming, and there's going to be strength and growth that happens as a result of it. And the nice part about it is that with the star card, this kind of confirms, because this one, she is actually tethered. She, he, again, doesn't matter. But this person is actually tethered to that. It's like the silver cord to the sacred self. And all that wisdom and knowledge comes through to you. So if it could be an outer as well as an inner change, or it could just be a total positive, a redo and reconstructing or construing your circumstances. You look at things differently. Okay, I wouldn't be at all surprised if the hangman comes out at some point, because you are going to look at things very, very differently. All right, let's use, I was going to be finished with it. I don't think so. I think we need one more card out of this, maybe two. What is Judgment? Again, transformation, a card of transformation, moving from one state into another. Anything else? No. Okay, no. Nope. Okay. All right. So we have 3 cards from this deck, from the Light Seers. And we have the 6 of Swords, the process of change, the Star card, connecting to your sacred self, using your intuition and your divinity to guide you in your inward journey and or outward journey. And there will be, with the Judgment card, a release and an opening, and that is when the transformation is complete. And this number 3 is important. I feel like it's going to be a cycle that takes 3 distinct steps, and I just mentioned 3 months. March, April, and May. So March is the change. April, it's almost like in March, the sun is just rising, the weather's starting to break, but it's not quite warm enough to even open the curtains or go outside quite yet. and this is an example. This is just not, this is not literal, okay? April, the star card, is when the sun comes up and you are able to bask in the warmth of it, and you realize, maybe for the first time in a long time, if ever, you know who you are completely, and you are happy with the changes you've made in your life. And then in May, full fruition with the Judgment card. The transformation is complete. I just keep getting that. The transformation is complete. All right, I'm going to leave these out because I started to put them up, and I'm like, no, I need to leave those out. Let's get some clarification on this. And I do feel like that this is more than just work, partnerships, romance, family. It feels like it's a personal journey. So this is a personal journey of wellness, wholeness, and being complete within yourself. Now, whether that takes you somewhere else, permanently or temporarily, or it takes you to another place, I do feel like there is movement involved. And if it's not an outward movement, in addition to, it is definitely an inward movement and transformation of change. And it feels like you are growing stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, let me grab this over here. I haven't used this in a good long while. This is the Spirit Messages Oracle cards. I think I've used it maybe once in the last, maybe here recently just once, but before that it's been months and months and months. This is an interesting deck, and I'm asking for clarification for this reading from Spirit Guides and Guardians, the All That Is, Ascended Masters, Archangels. I'm asking for you to come into this reading, particularly the Archangels. I'm calling for you to come into this reading and give me a message, because this deck of cards is a little different. Everything is written on the back, and it's in prose. It's not like a one-word kind of thing. Help me to understand what the message is to clarify this inward travel or journey of self-discovery. Help me to understand, what is the message for those that resonate with this? For anyone that resonates with this, what is the message? And in my mind, I almost pulled out a mug that had a mermaid on it, and they're showing me that mermaid. So it is about living the life that is yours, that you love, that is completely for you. That doesn't mean it's alone necessarily. It could be, it doesn't have to be, but it means you understand who you are. So it's definitely an inward journey. Oh, baby. Nothing came up, but the one on the bottom kept doing the sizzly thing on my fingers, and I was called to do that one, and this one on the top. And they want me to get one from the middle. This one. Okay. I didn't know which side of the middle. All right, hello, baby. Okay, I'll hold this up, so if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Okay. Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Wasn't that the message on the mug yesterday? You can do this. And that's the beginning of the March card. Change is change and transformation. Okay, the middle card. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength any time that you need it. You've got this. It ends with the same message again. And they don't all have that. And what was the second card in the reading? The Star. Resilience, connecting with your sacred self. Lean on that inner tower of strength. All right, third card. Here's the third one. Okay, no per machine. Oh no, are you sleepy, girl? All right. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? And that matches up with the Justice card. The transformation is complete. But there's still more. There's always going to be more. And your best days are still ahead. And I think your best days are ahead because of this internal transformation. Wow. That's interesting. They want me to really focus on this one about resilience. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Just remember that. Hi, sweet baby. Oh, I know. You're such a sweet girl. Yes, I do love you. My little baby. Okay. My little tiny baby cat that's actually a senior. Yeah, as of this year. All right. Got the geriatric home for cats. And that's okay. All right. Now, let's do one quick. Here, you want to come on down? Want to get down for me? Thank you. All right, Crystal Connections by Adam Barrelay. And again, the message is right on the card about the stone. So let's see what we can come up with for a stone that would help you in this process for change. So I am asking, what I'm asking for with this and with this deck. Mother and Father God, please come into this reading. All that is right and holy, and all the all-knowing creator of all things. What would be a good stone for the collective to work with to help facilitate this change? And I'm seeing actually onyx, so something grounding, something that would be like I'm hearing bedrock, something that would be, you could even go get just like a pebble or a stone. It doesn't have to be translucent or, it could be opaque. It doesn't have to be clear or translucent. If you have a favorite stone that you like to work with, then use that. But it could be anything that is of the earth, something grounding and complete, because the earth is also very nurturing and healing. All right, now let's see what the deck says. What is, not the deck, but it's a tool. Spirit guides and guardians use this as a means or a vehicle to help us understand what ways can we help ourselves and what stones or what images should we hold in our mind if someone doesn't have the stone. That would help us in this transition, to help us, that would help us to understand how to flow with this change so that it happens effortlessly. And the one on top, onyx. There you go. But the one that flew out is a stone that I don't have. So I'm kind of curious here. It's Sticktite. And that's a purple stone, very pretty. I'm going to hold this up so you can see the back. I'm not going to read all of that. I'll just read the affirmation at the bottom. So since I don't have this particular stone, if you don't happen to have this particular stone, you can look it up online, see pictures of it, and resonate with it that way, and ask the energy of that part of Mother Earth that created that to come in and step in. I make the world a better place every day. Oh my gosh, that's the affirmation. How perfect. I do feel like I need to read part of this. Share yourself with the world. Are you aware of your gifts? And everybody thinks that's connected to a purpose, and you have to do something, you have to be something to have a gift. Simply the fact that you are in this world is the gift. The fact that you are here is the gift. I don't know how else to put that. what you think, what your energy, your just way of being, a smile, a kind word, or your strength, your fortitude gives others strength and fortitude to do what they need. That is a gift. Don't dull your authentic self to conform to fit in. People who don't think for themselves and just want to have an easier road and conform to fit in, those are the ones who usually are the ones who get bamboozled. That's a good old word for you. They are the sheeple. I always thought that was funny. That's a funny word, sheeple. It's not really a word. It might be becoming a word, but the people who follow like sheep without thinking for themselves. So this is the stone. You make the world a better place simply by being in it. With your uniqueness. It's your uniqueness. Uniqueness, in case I wasn't clear. So the stone is stick tight. All right. This is a short one. But, I mean, we've got a 3-month span laid out before us. So I would encourage each of you to go into meditation today. Listen to a guided meditation. Listen to a singing bowl. Man, my bangs look weird today. Anyway, but go listen to a singing bowl YouTube video. I listed one of my favorite ones in the community section on the homepage in the comments section. I made a link to one. Call back your energy so you can get ready to do all the things that you're going to do on this inward journey. And for some of you, it might be inward and outward. So change is change. And it kind of feels like we're due for some change and positive, what we could construe and conceive of as positive change. So be well, take care, connect with your sacred self in this meditation of sorts, of whatever you choose, whether it's a walking meditation or singing bowls or guided meditation, whatever. Connect with your higher self, connect with your guides and guardians, and as always, know that you are cherished and loved and deserving of the best that life has to offer. Be well, take care, and we will talk soon.